Hi, this is Danny from GrownBy. I'm going to show you how to add locations. This is the step after you have configured your payments, and if you are using Snap, then configured your EBT and Snap. So in the Welcome Start Here page, it's step 5, and you can click Add a Location here, or you can go to Locations and Zones here on the left-hand menu of your dashboard. So I'm going to go ahead and click Add a Location. Now you'll see here that there are a few options. There's Add Location, there's Add Shipping Zone, which is something that is a coming feature, so you will not see that in your dashboard. And then there's Add Delivery Zone. It's really important to add locations as your first step in setting up your shop, because without locations, you can't link schedules, and without locations and schedules, you can add products, but you can't have those products appear on your shop. Everything has to be linked to a schedule and a location. So first I'm going to show you this Add Location button. The location name will want to be a name that'll be easily recognizable to your customers. So it could be the name of your farm, if it's a farm pickup. The location nickname will be some additional information. So maybe I want to say in the walk-in in the main barn. Or it could be on the porch, or it could be any number of things that just give a little bit more information to your customers about where they're picking up. The location type, we have 4 options. It could either be a farm location, it could be a farm stand or store, it could be a farmer's market, or it could be just a general community location. And you can use this option for lots of different kinds of pickup or drop locations. And then you can enter the address in here. You can enter the address in here and it might populate. So let's see if I say, this might show me the Lexington market in North Carolina. But if it doesn't populate in this field when you enter it, then you can also just enter a street address here. There are 2 lines for street address, as is typical: a city, a state, and a zip code. So that's all there is to adding a location. So now I'm going to show you how to add a delivery zone. It's very similar to adding a location, but there's just one key difference. So your delivery zone name, again, will be a name that will be recognizable to your customers. In this case, it could be a neighborhood, or it could be a part of the city that you're in, or a county, or anything like that, that just helps people understand whether they are in or not in that delivery zone. And then you can add a little bit more specificity here with the delivery nickname. For delivery, you have the option to add a fee, so you can do that here, and that fee will automatically be charged at each delivery. And then this is where you really set the parameter of your delivery zone. It's important to understand how the zip codes that you enter into your delivery zone interact with the checkout that customers see when they're in your shop. So customers will have options to choose the location that they'd like to have their order either picked up at or delivered to. And that will depend on the locations and zones that you make available for a specific product. If a product has this delivery zone that you're creating, or has multiple delivery zones attached to it, then the system will prompt the customer for their address, and then GrownBy will match that address with the zip codes that you've entered for the delivery zone. So if a customer has an address that doesn't fall within the delivery zone zip codes that you've entered, then they won't be able to order for that zone. If you're in a place like an urban area that has a lot of zip codes, you can actually go ahead and copy paste zip codes into here. And there are a number of tools on the internet that can help you to figure out what zip codes are in the area that you're interested in serving with your delivery. So I recommend that you take a look and just Google zip code search engine and find a way to find the zip codes if you don't already know the zip codes that are relevant for your delivery zone. So once you've filled all that in, you'll click Save. And I will just point out that when you save your locations and zones, they'll show up here in this locations and zones section of your dashboard. And you can have a number of different locations and zones, and you can have different delivery zones that have different fees associated with them, maybe one that's farther away, or you have fewer customers in, you end up charging a little bit higher fee for that kind of thing. So that's the basic setup for locations and zones. And the next part of setting up your GrownBy account is going to be setting up schedules. So that'll be the next video.